Turkish forces and its ally, the Free Syrian Army, are attacking Syrian Democratic Forces for the second day. Air attacks, shelling, and Turkish ground troops are advancing into territory controlled by the U.S.'s main ally in the battle against ISIS. The large-scale operation is coming just days after President Trump announced he would pull U.S. troops from the area. Most observers felt it gave Turkey a green light. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo refuted that claim.
Well, that's just false. The United States didn't give Turkey a green light.
Yet the fighting puts Christians in the crossfire. CBN News interviewed Pastor Zani Bakr of the Church of the Brethren in Kobani on the Turkish-Syrian border earlier this year. Wednesday night, he issued this plea just after his wife Chinar and child fled for their lives.
There is fear and panic among the people. Most of the people left. My family and the families of the believers left. The men only stayed in Kobani. We are waiting and praying to see what God would do till tomorrow morning. We're asking God for the nations to intervene and for the UN Security Council to stop this war.
The Syriac Christians of northeast Syria released this statement pleading with President Trump to establish a no-fly zone over northeast Syria and not to let Christianity be driven out of the area. They issued the following warning. When Turkey invades, it will include all the major cities housing Christians and Kurds along the Kurdish border. This invasion will include Turkish troops and their mercenaries, such as the so-called Free Syrian Army, and a massacre will happen on a larger scale than what happened in Afrin. In Afrin last year, the Free Syrian Army, a jihadist group, destroyed churches and hunted down Christians and ethnically cleansed hundreds of thousands of Kurds. The White House said that Turkey has committed to protecting civilians, protecting religious minorities, including Christians, and ensuring no humanitarian crisis takes place. Despite Turkey's commitment, observers say a humanitarian crisis is already underway. Christians are not being protected, and civilians are being indiscriminately bombed.